跟我学汉语. So today's talk really isn't about Chinese per se, it's about assessment, 评估 in Chinese. In order to think about assessment, we have to think about what we're studying, what we're learning. So we've talked about the fact that you learn a language by using the language. The purpose of learning a language is to be able to communicate in the language. Communicating means speaking, listening, reading, and writing, and you demonstrate your ability by doing these four things. So the way to demonstrate that you have learned the material is to speak, listen, read, and write, and in the process to do it correctly, to use the vocabulary, to understand the vocabulary, to use the structures, and to interpret the structures correctly. And this is how you demonstrate. So how do we do that? Well, we do that through authentic tasks. For example, you have a conversation with a teacher, or you have a conversation with a classmate that is observed by the teacher, or you give a presentation in front of the class and answer questions, or you listen to a talk and respond to questions, or you watch a video and respond to questions. You write an essay, you read an essay. And when you're done doing any of these things, you demonstrate your understanding. And basically that's it. That's how you're assessed when learning a foreign language. That's how we see whether you've mastered the material or not. An example of this is the American Conference on the Teaching of Foreign Languages, ACTFL, has a very widely used assessment tool called the OPI, the Oral Proficiency Interview. And what it is you have a phone conversation with an interviewer, and you speak normally for 20 to 30 minutes. And what they do is they constantly raise the level of the conversation and keep pushing your ability higher and higher to see what level you can reach. And they come with a rating: novice, intermediate, advanced, superior. And through this rating, people can get an idea of where your language ability is, because the criteria for these ratings is clearly stated. So this is just an example. They also have a written test where basically they do the same thing. They give you several writing prompts, and you have to write in the language. And then a native speaker, somebody who is trained in assessing these, looks at it and determines where your writing falls on their scale.